All right, guys. So today is the 31st. It's the last day of the month. Okay, second day of the quarter, last day of the month. Yes, babe. It's one in the container, the white container. We are going to write our homework down in our planner. I'm going to go over the warm up. I'm going to model for you how to write linear equations given 1 point in the slope. And then we're going to do some practice. I'm going to partner you with somebody. Either you're going to be the person that's helping or you might be the person that may need some help, okay? All right. Make sure that you watch the homework help video today on the homework. Make sure you watch the homework help video on the homework. Okay. Let's write our homework in our planner. Yesterday, if you studied your notes, check it off. If you didn't, don't check it off. I didn't get a chance to make a video, but that's okay because we did it in class. We talked about slope and those things in class, so you should have been okay with that. Tonight's homework, don't forget, guys, that I'm going to check your planner on Friday to add points to your grade. So please make sure you're writing these things down. Tonight, I need you to study your notes again on linear equations. Shh, what you need, baby? Close your laptops. You don't need laptops. Put those away. So study your notes on linear equations and complete your homework. There is a homework help video you can watch. Okay, and don't forget when you're absent, you can watch the class video on Canvas. The homework help video is also on Canvas, and I sent it to Remind as well at 2 p.m. I'm going to pause for the calls. All right, let's look at the warm-up. Let's go over the warm-up together. White, yeah, container. All right, let's look at it. We are going to graph these equations. We've got y is equal to a number. Anytime you have y is equal to a number, it goes through the y-axis. Shh, come on, Auntie, y'all, listen, please. So you know, if you need a pencil, baby, it's one up here, okay? I'm going to say it again just in case you missed it. Anytime you have y is equal to just a single number, it's going to go through the y-axis. When you have x is equal to a number, it's going to go through the x-axis. So I'm going to put a star. So this is super important. If you have y is equal to a number of any sort, just y is equal to a number, no x, no nothing else. The line is going to go through the y-axis. So that means the slope is going to be 0. Okay? The line is just going to go through the y-axis. So it's going to go through the y-axis at -5. So we're going to find -5 on the y-axis. I'm going to label. This is my y-axis. -5 on the y-axis is down here. The line is going to go through -5. Slope is 0. I'm going to pause for the calls. Give us a chance to write. All right. Start again. If you have x is equal to a number, just x is equal to a number, nothing else, just a single number, the line is going to go through the x-axis. Ms. Rhea, can you scoot it over a little? Yes. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna pause for the calls. The slope of a line where it's just x is equal to a number, since it's going straight up and down, the slope is going to be, m is going to be undefined. And pause for the calls. So now we're going to find x is equal to a positive 5. Positive 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is positive 5 on the x-axis. It's going to go through the x-axis. So this is how you graph x is equal to a positive 5. The slope of that line is undefined. I'm going to pause for the calls. All right, let's put this in our folder on the work to do side. Okay, baby. All right, I need you to take out your notebook. Need you to take out your notebook, put it on this page. Shh. We're going to do one more example, just like we did on yesterday. Then I'm going to pair you with someone that knows what they're doing. I'm going to walk around and help. Okay? Okay, I'm going to give you another example, just like we did on yesterday. After which, we're going to work, and I'm going to set you up or put you with a partner, and then you all can help each other, and I'm going to walk around and help both of you if you need it. Okay? Can you open the door? Josh, can you open the door, baby? Not right now. I got somebody out. All right, here we go. I don't have enough space to put it here, so I'm going to put the example here. I'm going to go step by step of what to do. Please make sure that you focus so that when you're working with your partner or your group, you'll know what to do. Okay? All right, here we go. This is the second example. This is number 2. Okay? If I'm moving too fast, please let me know. Raise your hand and let me know, okay? All right, let's do this one together. We're going to write the linear equation. And we're going to be given the slope. We're going to say that the slope is let's make the slope a positive 5. Yes, baby? If you have space on your other page, that's fine. I just don't. This is still page 5 continued, okay? If you have enough room, please use the space on your page. I just write too big to use the space at the bottom of my page. So we're given a slope of 5, and we're given a point of 2, -1. Okay? You already know that if you cannot concentrate on what I'm saying and write at the same time, please put your pencils down and just watch, because I need you to get it. I need you to understand. All right, here we go. We're already given the slope. This is the slope here. We're already given the slope. But what we don't know is the y-intercept. The b is missing. We need to be able to write a linear equation in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, where we substitute a value for m and we find b and plug in the value for b. That's going to give us an equation. We don't have b. B is the missing part to the equation. Any questions so far? So we have to find b. That's our first step. Find b. Josh, write this down, baby. Are you okay? Can you see? Do you need to sit on the other side? Okay. You have a pencil? Okay. So in order to find b, you're going to use the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Bryson, you okay? So Jessica, We are going to take the information that is given and plug it into this form and solve for B. Okay? So we have M. We have a point. The first number in this point we label as X. The second number we label as Y. Please do that. The first number is always X. The second number casing is always Y. Okay. So now we're going to take these three numbers and plug it into this form and solve for B. So which one of these numbers do we put in the place of Y? -1. -1. Bring down the equal. Mm-hmm. Which one of these numbers do we put in the place of M? 5. Very good. Write this down, please. The operation, Alyssa, the operation between M and X is multiplication, okay? So I'm going to put a dot here. So I'm going to bring down the multiplication. What number do we put in the place of the X? 2. The 2. Bring down the plus. Bring down the B. Any questions so far? Write it down, baby. Bless you. Bless you, baby. Okay. So now we're going to solve for B. So we are going to bring down the -1, nothing to do over here. Bring down the equal. We're going to multiply 5 times 2. What's 5 times 2? We got 10. Bring down the plus. Bring down the B. Now we're going to get B by itself. We're solving for B. How do we get rid of a positive 10? Subtract. We're going to subtract. Very good, baby. We're going to subtract 10 on both sides. When we subtract 10 on both sides, bring down that equal sign. If you don't remember how to do integers, please type it in your calculator. -1 minus 10. What's -1 minus 10? -11. -11. Good job, babe. 10 minus 10 is 0, and we're left with just the B. So now we have M and we have B. So lastly, we can write that equation now. We write it in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, by replacing M with whatever M is and replacing B with whatever B is. So now how do I write the equation as my final answer? Haley? Y equals 5 plus, -11. What are we missing? X. We're missing the X. Then what? -11. -11. Good job. This is my answer. This is my equation. I'm going too fast. That's okay, baby. That's all right. Are you okay? No. It's okay if you're not. Raise your hand if you understand, so I'll know who I'm looking at. Okay? We're going to do one more, okay? We're going to do one more, and then I'm going to put you with a partner. Right. Raise your hand if you're still writing. Okay? America, let me know when you're finished, babe. Pause for the calls. All right, here we go. Let's try example number 3, okay? We're going to write the linear equation. Remember, linear equations are equations that graph straight lines. They're going to give us, in this particular example, we're still working on, where we're given the slope, Let's make the slope, let's make the slope here a -3. And let's make the point that we're given, let's make it a -1 and 4. Okay? I'm going to pause for the cause, give us a chance to write, and then we're going to go through the steps. All right, let's try this, okay, good folks? Pencils down. All I want you to do is just watch to make sure you understand. Okay, Tamir? Look, we are writing an equation in slope-intercept form. Jessica, that means we're writing y is equal to a number x plus or minus the y-intercept. We're writing an equation to look something like this. We're only given the m though, so we have this number, but we're missing this number. Any questions about what Miss Reyes is saying so far? So we are missing b. B is missing. Do not write. All I want you to do is watch, okay? How do we find B? How do we find B? What are we going to use, anybody, to find B? What are we going to use? Look at what I wrote. I said find B. What did I use to find B? Aaliyah, sit up, please. Y equals mx plus b. You're using the slope-intercept form. How do I use the slope-intercept form? I'm going to take the numbers that is given, and I'm going to substitute it into this form and solve for b. What do I label the -1 as? Nope. X. The first number is always x. What's the second number? Y. The second number is always y. Any questions? So now we're going to take these numbers and substitute it into this form. Okay? America, what number am I going to put in the place of y? Four. Bring down my equal. Okay? Langston, what number am I going to put in the place of m? -3. Okay? Hayden, what operation is automatically between m and x? Atiana. Multiplication. It's multiplication. Okay. Bryson, what number am I going to put in the place of x? -1. Bring down the plus, bring down the b. Any questions? Julian, are you okay with that? Next step. Sammy, what am I going to do next here? What am I going to do next, babe? Bring down the 4. Good job. Bring down the equal. What am I going to do next, Carter? I can't hear you, babe. Nope, no adding here. That's a good try. Aaliyah? No subtraction here. Good try. Kason? We're multiplying. We're going to multiply. Good job, babe. -3 times a -1. What is -3 times a -1? Yes, babe. +3. Now what are we going to do in order to get b by itself? Jessica? How do you get rid of the 3? You subtract 3 from both sides. What is 4 minus 3? Yes, babe. 1. Bring down the equal sign. 3 minus 3 is 0, and we're left with B. So now we have M, and now we have B. So from that, we're writing an equation in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. We're going to substitute M, and we're going to substitute B. How then do we write the equation? Genesis, how do we write this as an equation? Say again, babe. Aaliyah, sit up. Everett, how would you write this as an equation? Y equals negative 3x plus 1. Very good. M, put in the place of M. B, put that in the place of B. Please copy. I'm going to pause for the cause. I do want you to use your notes, but put this paper in front of you. Okay, Arturo, Angel, do you know what you're doing? Arturo, can you and Angel work together, please? Yes, please. Atiana, do you know what you're doing? Okay. Do you know what you're doing? Okay, can you help her, please? All right. Do you know what you're doing? Can you help Jaden, please? Tamir, I need you to sit at the table and come right here, and you slide over this way and sit beside. You see what Tamir is? Can you sit there, please? All right, let me show you the one with the fraction because I have more than one question about it. Number 3. Okay, first you're going to label. This is X, this is Y. We have M. This is my slope. What's missing is B. So let's find B. To find B, we use Y equals mx plus B. We're going to replace Y with which one of these numbers? The negative 2. Bring down the equal. Which one is M? The fraction. Negative 5 over 6 times, which one is X? The 2. Bring down the plus B. Okay? Now we're going to bring this down. We're going to multiply this together. Okay, Miss Ray's going to multiply that together. Let's type this in. You have a negative fraction, negative. Put the fraction in parentheses. Parentheses 5 divided by 6, close parentheses. Shh. Now you're going to multiply it times 2. What if I want my answer as a fraction? Math, enter. That gives me negative 5 over 3. How do I get B by itself? How do I move a negative 5? What's the opposite of a negative? Positive. Let's add it. So let's type this in. Negative 2 plus 5 over 3. Negative 2 plus parentheses 5 over 3. Math, enter. Math is right here. Enter twice. Negative 1/3. This is 0, and you're left with B. So B is negative 1/3. All right, let's put our calculators back, please. Yep.